When I talk to our subscribers, the thing that they tell me they use the most in Argenta is the filters. Every main list can be filtered by one or many fields for one or many values. Combined with the record count and fiscal totals at the top of every list, these filters make it quick and easy to analyze your data right where you are. I'm Sophie Rinaldo. I'm one of the account managers for Argenta, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to get the most out of Argenta filters. To get started, let's hop into the volunteerism module. We'll navigate to the volunteer task list, and you'll see the filter button right above the list. Clicking the filter button will open the filter panel at the top of the page. You typically filter lists for one of two reasons. One, filters save you time and effort by quickly refining your search results, enabling you to locate the information you need without manually scrolling through extensive lists of data. The second reason is for instant insight. Filtering quickly counts and totals specific records, giving you immediate insight into the volume and distribution of data. This can also help identify patterns, trends, or anomalies that may require further investigation or action. Now let's run through a real-world example. Let's say your organization serves other nonprofits in your community. Your volunteers complete tasks for these organizations. You have these organizations in your system as customers. You need to get a count of open volunteer tasks for the Better Community Project, a new nonprofit you've started working with. To do this, just find the customer field in the filter panel and click the lookup icon. This will bring up a window where you can select the customer you'd like to filter with. This closes the window and fills the customer field appropriately. Now just click the Filter List button, and the list will display all the volunteer tasks assigned to the customer you selected. You can see the number of tasks that meet the filter criteria you selected. So now you know how many total tasks you have for the Better Community Project. Now let's say you're the volunteer coordinator and you want to see all the tasks you have for the Better Community Project that haven't been assigned to a volunteer for an upcoming task. Back to the filter. Now you can click the Unassigned Only icon in the volunteer field. This will display only tasks that haven't been assigned yet. If necessary, you can narrow it down even further by selecting one or more task categories. You'll see that the list now displays records that meet your refined filter criteria. Now let's say you want to see only tasks that are coming up in the next week or so. We'll go back to the filter. If list records have dates, you'll see one or more date range filters included. Here you can see there are 4 different date ranges we can select to narrow down our volunteer tasks. For our purposes, we'll use Task Start Date Range to query for any tasks that are coming up in the next week. Just enter the start and end dates in the date range field and click the Filter List button again. Now you'll see the total number of tasks and task hours has changed again to meet your new criteria. All of the previous criteria you selected is still working too. So these 4 tasks are for the Better Community Project, with no volunteer assigned yet and coming up in the next week. You can see how this would be a useful tool for a volunteer coordinator who needs to get slots filled for upcoming tasks. This is just one use case for filters. There are many more ways to use filters in every module in Argenta. The nice part about the filters is once you learn how to use one, you should be able to understand how to use every filter in the system. This is what's nice about using one system for everything you need to do today. In this video, I've given you a quick overview of how to use the filters in Argenta. For more information on this or any features in Argenta, check out our knowledge base at argentasoftware.com/kb.